Hey everybody, you're watching Ready Set Drone, and I've dragged Park out to the park again. Seems like something we've been doing more of lately. If you might remember Park from our review of the little Cessna type beginner airplane.
Oh yeah.
If you want to check that out, I'll put a link in.
I think I had the same shirt on actually.
Me too!
Whoa!
That's weird. Anyway, today we have the Bolt FPV Racing Drone. This is a little, I'd say maybe 200 millimeter, maybe 180 millimeter. I'm not actually sure the size of it. They measure diagonally. FPV Racer. It was supplied to me by the company Bolt that makes this.
Oh,
so
cool.
they wanted us to check it out and see what we thought. And we're going to check it out, so stay tuned. All right, so the Bolt, as I said, was supplied to me by the company that makes Bolt. I think they're called Bolt. I didn't bring the box with me, so I don't have many details, but I'll put all that on the screen if necessary. This is a little FPV racing quad. I don't know if it's brushless. I think it is.
I don't know, with these little motors, I'm not sure.
Oh no, you're right. It looks like a brushed quad because the motors are down here and it's going to have a gear, right?
Yeah.
It's funny because they look like brushless motors.
they're tricking you a little bit.
Yeah, okay. No, you're right. This is probably a brushed quad. So, so that's going to keep the price down a little bit, which is good. It's got a built-in camera. It comes with the whole setup. It's got the remote control already bound to it. It's got the FPV goggles, and it is a 5.8 gigahertz FPV racer. And what that means is it's not Wi-Fi. It's actually going to be able to work with Fat Sharks, Amways, all the major analog FPV racing goggles, including the new DJI RE goggles, which have 5.8 gigahertz.
Oh, well that's cool.
So we're actually going to try it with those.
Oh, nice.
I brought those along.
All right.
But first, I want to try it out with the goggles that come with it. Now, can you hold that for a second?
Now, that's a pretty cool package that it comes with goggles. Well, really everything you need.
Everything you need to start FPV racing. So this is the little lens. There's a lens in here. I don't know if you can see it through the camera, but it actually, you know, it magnifies the view. And then this is your 5.8 gigahertz screen / receiver. And this has its own little battery pack. So this battery pack slides on and off right here. It charges via micro USB right there in the end. And
nice.
So it's kind of nice. It's easy to charge. It is proprietary, so you're only going to have one. So if you're using this thing, you're going to have to keep it charged.
But it's cool that the screen comes out because you can just watch it as a screen. You don't have to.
That is true.
Use the goggles.
You could just literally hold it right here. And
Yeah.
That's a good point. So this does have channel. You can change channels on it, and I imagine you can change channels on the drone itself. But I'm going to leave the drone where it is and change and find that channel. The way it works typically is there's 40 channels, there's 5 bands, and each one has 8 channels, correct?
I think that's right.
And yeah, I've already actually charged the battery for here and here. Got 4 AA's in there. And one other thing, as I said before in my last review, this does not require a screw. A lot of them do, but this is 2 in a row that haven't required a screw to take the battery door off.
Good, maybe that's finally like.
Yeah, maybe they're listening to me.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right, so hold that if you would.
You know what? I just realized something that's cool about when you take that screen out. There's actually, I just figured out what this is.
Oh yeah, that's a spot to
is-
hold the screen.
You can mount the screen in your controller, and so
Yeah.
you may have seen when people fly
They do it with their
like
phone.
DJI quads with their phone or an iPad Mini, and they have it mounted to the controller. You can
put that
actually
in there.
do that with this.
Yeah, let's try it. So I stupidly forgot the strap for this thing, so maybe we'll just do it this way anyway
Yeah.
and see how it goes.
Why not?
So, so it mounts right there. So I'm going to go ahead and set this down and turn it on. And you really just turn it on by pushing the battery in. There's no on-off switch. So I'm going to set it down on a level surface, let it calibrate, turn the remote on.
Here, I'll hold those goggles.
Thank you. You can just set them
Lens.
down.
All right.
Power button for the screen is right up here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and hit channel. There we go. So there we go. That's
It looks
our
like
live
a pretty
view.
clean image.
It is. It's a pretty clear image.
Wow, there's no static or anything. Granted, we're 2 feet away, but
Yeah. So
Still.
let's set it down and take it for a little
all right.
jostle. So guys, what I'm doing here is I'm actually going to fly with the DJI goggles with these, and let's see how it does. Trying to get through that soccer net. So I will say this thing is pretty fun to fly. It's not too hard, even though I'm not doing great. There we go, through the goal. Yeah, these goggles, I mean, they just make it so easy to fly. Easy to see, I should say. Oh! Ha! Wow. All right, Park, you want to give it a try?
Well, you know, flying with goggles always takes a lot to get used to, because like I keep wanting to lean back to try to look up. And like you said, I think we have the camera on level.
Yeah, it should be tilted a bit more.
And yeah, if we tilt it up a little bit, whoa, I think it would be a little easier to fly. All right, I'm starting to get a beep. I wonder if that's telling me the battery's a little low.
Probably the battery.
All right, I feel some wind of another quad. Okay, so I'm just hovering out here in front of Tim, and you know, it seems to hover pretty easily.
Let me see if I can go over there and get a little bit of footage of it in the air.
All right.
Air to air.
I see you. All right, there's us flying. Whoa, hey there. Saw that. I'm like wobbling here. I'm just like, I feel like a drunk sailor. Hey, there you are. Hey, that's a fun little thing. It's really cool that it comes with a screen and all your video transmitters and everything built in. It seems like a good starter quad. See if this is something you really want to get into or not. You know, the video quality is
yeah, it's not great.
It's not great, and you know, and that's part of the deal with analog transmission without customized antennas. You're going to get a fair amount of static.
There's some kids in the field, so let's go ahead and call it.
All right.
So we don't...
I'm going to go and land. All right.
I know I flew the Bolt with the DJI Racing Edition goggles, but I actually want to use the Bolt goggles. So I've got those set up, and if you look right in there, you can actually probably see what the Bolt is seeing. That's the live view. Does it look pretty good? You can see it, okay. Yeah. So I'm going to try these out and see how these fly. Basically, this is just a lens, and you just put the screen into it, or you can put the screen onto the remote, but I'm going to try it here and see how it does. So, got them on. And I'm going to say right off the bat, these goggles are actually pretty decent in terms of quality, the look of them. Try and fly down here. Big trees in the way. Slow to accelerate upward. Like if you start to go down really quickly, you have to give it enough time to recover, because otherwise those motors aren't powerful enough to pick it up quickly. I appreciate that. How does it look in the air?
Good. Splashing.
Okay.
Splashing more.
Okay, I think the battery might be gone now. It might also have been bad because we had it sitting in a cold car last night, and the cold weather might have zapped the battery quicker than normal.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the conclusion on the Bolt with these goggles is pretty good. I do have a couple of complaints though. Number one, it seems to be kind of underpowered, because when you start to drop, you have to give it a lot of gas to go back up. That's why I crashed both times. I was going down and then I tried to go up subtly, and you can't be subtle. You have to give it full throttle to get back up into the air. Number one. And then number two, it does seem to lose signal when there's a barrier between you and it. So it must not have a very strong transmitter. If you're within line of sight, it actually keeps the signal pretty well, and you can see very clearly in these goggles. But once you go out of line of sight, you lose that signal. But overall, for the price, I think it's a pretty good little starter for learning how to fly FPV. Comes with everything you need, including the goggles and the screen. So would I recommend it? If you're starting out, yes. And if you want to learn how to fly, and the other thing I like about it is it's lightweight, and if you hit somebody with it, it would hurt a bit, but it wouldn't feel like you're hitting them with a metal or carbon fiber racer, you know, something really heavy duty. So, hope you like the Bolt. There's a link below if you want to check out the pricing and the full specs. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos, please subscribe to Ready Set Drone. Thanks for watching.